What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I am in the basement because I can't get outside right now. What are you talking about? We're nearly in penalties right here. I hope you guys are watching along. Mark, did you make it?
I'm here. I am here. This is such an amazing day of football. Oh my God!
Yes, and here we are with Shaka. Didn't Johnny Lawler say Shaka to win it with a 30-yarder?
Didn't I say this game was ripe for an upset?
Man,
oh my God!
That would have been perfect. I didn't even have time to grab a hat, so you guys are getting the full Lolo today.
You know what? Fuck it. I won't wear a hat either.
Fuck it, man. This day was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Two matches, both matches tied 3-3 in
both matches 3-1, then 3-3, and then extra time. This is insane.
We are officially in penalties.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so I was right.
Here we go. Day.
5 penalties. Watch along.
What a fucking day.
So listen, guys, I want to say what's up to all the Stoop crew who's here via Martine. Who else is here? Bondi.
Got Tim
and
Ireland,
Jimmy, everybody. Good to see you guys. Listen, rules of engagement for us with penalties. We are all over the world. You know, we've got people in California, we got people in New York, we got people in Arizona, everywhere, and then all over the UK, all over the world. So please do not spoil anything. If something happens,
exactly. We're all on different streams. We're all on different streams.
Do not text it. We will go based on our reaction, unfortunately. So I hope we're not ahead of anybody when we do. So I understand if you guys want to tune out for during the penalties, but we will do our best to not spoil anything for anybody else.
Right.
But you are going to be getting some live reactions, because this also, not only does it have massive implications on the world of football, but it has massive implications for my team, Spain. So who snuck their asses by?
Who definitely snuck their asses in. Stoop crew, who you rooting for? You want the frogs, or do you want the chocolate? What is it, frogs or chocolate?
My daughter is 100% Switzerland because
your daughter's 100% chocolate.
Her and her mom pronounce it Sweetserland. So she's like,
Sweetserland. Oh my God. London, boy, we're out of our heads because it's been a crazy fucking day of football.
Look at Shaka. He's yelling at his team. He's the captain. He's in the middle. That's what I was talking about all season when I was saying that.
Where is that for Arsenal?
Shaka. He got pulled away from that.
Oh, did he?
Lots of reasons. You know, they weren't playing so hot, and he was taking a lot of criticism, and the whole team. I don't know, but he is the hothead.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one. But Shaka has been absolutely amazing today.
He's been phenomenal, and I'm really surprised how quick they took Shaqiri out.
He just can't. He just can't.
No.
The way. Have you seen his legs are only like 2 feet tall?
Exactly. He's all body.
They're all muscle.
He looks like a weird, like those Fisher-Price toys. We used to call them budgies when I was a kid. But you know what I mean? So like their legs were their legs were like this big, but the rest of their body was like this.
But that's how he gets so much whip, so much like spin, like English. Jesus, what a
This is such an incredible day of football
like this.
This is like a dream come true. This is like my birthday, anniversary, Christmas, all rolled up into one just sticky mess. Because that's what we got here. We got a real sticky mess.
Yeah, Macronomical. Shaka told the fans to fuck off. But what I was saying is it was a build up from there, where his passionate leadership abilities were starting to falter a little bit. But what I was originally talking about was Aubameyang not being captain, like personality wise. We need someone more like Shaka. When the shit gets hard, Aubameyang kind of goes to the back. He kind of hides, and Shaka dives in.
Yeah, but we're not going to take this time to talk about Arsenal.
Here we go.
We want to talk about just this incredible match.
Sort of timing wise, Okay, here we go, Bobby. Remember, guys, no spoilers. If something happens, wait until we mention it. Please, please, please. We don't want to mess with anybody's experience watching this. This is very difficult. Once again, I know right now we're currently in at least 4 different time zones. That means we're all over the world. So just give it a second before you cheer anything on. And
yeah, you can cheer all you want, just don't post.
Go for it, London. Yeah.
Just don't post,
And if you guys want to ignore us and
in fact, I'm not even watching our own show right now. I'm not even staring at the camera. I'm just watching this.
Yeah.
We got our first penalty kick right here.
Okay, so we haven't gone yet, but here we go. And so we have first up, we have Switzerland right now. And like I said, I don't mind if you guys tune out of us for this to pay attention. Just leave your tabs open so we keep the numbers up.
That's
hit the like button. All right, so first up, we have the goal scorer. This guy looks like Santi Cazorla, so I'm a big fan of him. Plus, he scored that goal. The third goal, right? Yeah, to tie it up.
Yeah, he did score the third goal.
91st minute. I was flipping. Come on, man.
Hey, there it is.
Okay, so now, boom, that's where I am. So we're about 5 seconds.
Okay, so you're behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I can't pause on this. I'm bringing it in through a different stream. So I'm going to let you drive this, all right?
Gotcha. All right, so Paul Pogba is up first for France. That was a nice goal for Switzerland. Nice little easy does it into the side netting. Love that. Had they done that earlier, we might not be in this mess, because I think if Switzerland would have gone up 2-0, France would have
what a turn of events.
Their body language was done, and immediately Loris jumped up off the ground with the ball and was like, let's go. So here we go. First up for France is Paul Pogba. He steps up, stutter step, and he puts it into the top left corner, upper 90. Nobody can touch that. Keeper goes the right way. He still doesn't get that. That's
no doubt. What's up with the little blue beanie that Pogba's got on the side of his head? You know, he looks like he's got just really bad shag carpet for hair.
No, because he is like a multi-millionaire, super multi-millionaire. I just feel like they could have done a better job on it. Like, I understand what he's going for. He always does cool stuff with his hair.
It's almost like he just took a handful of Kool-Aid and just rubbed it in.
Yeah, it was like a last-minute thing. Like, he asked Conte, because Conte, can do anything. So Conte went to do it.
Conte's bald.
All right, next up, here's
we got Cher.
Puts it up, and that's Cher, right?
Did you say? That's Cher.
Cher. I'm surprised
not to be confused with Cher.
I'm surprised they're not putting people's names up. That was a nice stutter, actually. It was a last-second stutter that made Loris think he was going to the right, and he went to the left. It was a very good one. All right. Imagine if this goes 11, like in the
FA Cup.
In the FA Cup, where the
here we got Giroud. And he put a kiss on the ball. That's going to drag it a little bit.
Giroud dives head first into it and heads it in.
Oh, beautiful. That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Oh, I know he plays for Kjellstrand, but Giroud might be one of my favorite footballers.
That's because you didn't support him at Arsenal for long.
I didn't. I wasn't watching when Giroud was with Arsenal. I only know him at Chelsea.
He's and
in the World Cup.
Fucking mosquitoes got in.
Yeah, they did.
I sprayed the backyard, and I think they're all like, "Oh yeah, really?"
No, I think when we did the show from the basement, I think that's because I had the door open. I think that's when it came in.
That was like 4 days ago.
Yeah, well, skeeters live longer than 4 days.
This door has been open 100 more times since then with children. All right, next up for Switzerland, boom, a little Panenka, and he gets it.
Is that a Panenka? No, that's not a Panenka. I want to see a Panenka go in.
Pogba reminds me of Ruby Rob in Fifth Element. Come on, man. Chris Tucker? Or is that Ruby Rock?
Get out, man!
And he's like, oh fuck!
No, nobody can touch that character. No one can touch
Kanji,
Chris
that was a sick
Tucker
move.
in
Yeah.
that movie, man. He's amazing. With his leopard print and everything that he does, he's so over the top. It
awesome.
might be one of my favorite non-main characters in the movie.
Okay, here we go with France. I can't see who this is right now. I don't
Thurman.
Every single
one.
Thurum. And I'm assuming he makes it because Mark said money. Thurum.
Sorry, didn't mean to spoil it for everybody.
2-2.
That's 3-3.
3-3, sorry.
I think.
We started talking about Fifth Element and then like veered me off course.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up for Switzerland. Yeah, Macronomical by Akanji. That was a sick move. But if it doesn't work, you look terrible. You look terrible. Like you look Aguero-y.
All right, here we go.
All right, next up for Switzerland, this is Ruben Vargas, Dominican kid from Switzerland.
Joris almost saves that.
Oh, and Hugo Loris gets a hand on it. Mark spoiling things moments before they happen. Mere split seconds before.
I gotta like stuff my mouth with food or something, so I just.
You just gotta give me like 1 extra second.
1 extra. I swear to God, I thought I was on the money on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, this has been such a day. Such a day of football.
Ruby Rod, yeah. Ruby Rod.
I'm just so happy to just be a part of it.
Okay,
so seriously.
Next up for France, it is 3-4 Switzerland right now.
All them pretty ladies are so nervous.
They're so nervous. Here we go. Okay, this is what's his name? I'm blanking on all the names of the French guys.
This is like
Kimpembe.
Kimpembe, yeah. It
smashes it into the top corner. Woo! The keeper went the right way. Kimpembe
just couldn't reach it.
Primal scream. I wish I had the sound up, but I can't have the sound up for.
I've got mine muted as well.
But wow, that was a smash, guys. This is not.
Here we go.
This is
this guy's the before for the Hair Club of Men. I'm definitely the after when it doesn't work. I'm still in the company.
Listen, guys. So we'll just keep talking here. We'll get to the game after this. But here's the next Swiss man. This is Medved or something.
This is Medhamadi or something like that.
He got it.
Medhamadi.
I thought it was Medved. Why aren't they showing their names?
I don't really know. I'm watching on my stream is German. I'm watching this. I'm watching this match in Germany or in German, and I have no idea. So I just have it muted, which is very easy for me. All right, the big boy who is not having a good tournament.
Next up is
Mbappe is not having a good tournament, man. And I've been told like Mbappe is like the future, and this is my first time watching him play. I'm not buying it.
No, he's fantastic.
I'm sure he is. What?
Oh my God!
You said? What did you say?
Oh my God!
He's awesome. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? This game is ripe for a fucking upset. This game is ripe for an upset. What did I say?
Mbappe misses. Oh my God, Mbappe misses.
What did I tell you, Stoop crew? You can go back to our fucking show at the 45th or 46th minute. We got Kantek, we got Alan, we got Lolo, and myself, who says this game is right for an upset.
Oh my God!
What happened?
This is a Dominican kid.
Oh my fucking God! And the best guy who I've been told is amazing to watch and has not shown me anything. anything.
This just goes to show you, if you're going to play in a match, you have to play for the full time. France didn't play for the first half of the fucking game.
They only played for 30 minutes during that game.
France turned it on for 30 minutes to score a bunch of goals. Oh my God. And listen, it's not like he missed it. That was a save.
That was a great
absolutely
save.
Correct, London boy. That was a save.
That was a fantastic save. And also, what did I tell you all? This game was ripe for a fucking upset.
Wow. Seferovic with the brace. Gavranovic with Santi Cazorla looking motherfucker with 90-plus minute. And I feel really bad for Croatia because, like, Croatia should have had this. Really, you know, the way they came back to
I don't know about that.
No. I'm just saying for the comeback feel, like seeing the emotion.
To see this, if Croatia's they're not watching this match.
Yeah, Croatia's out getting pissed right now.
Woo!
It's summertime in Switzerland. SOMMER. Summertime
in Brooklyn. I'm in the air conditioning. I'm sweating.
He jumped the line. No, his foot came back down. His foot was down on the line. Good, clean save. He followed all the rules. Wow.
What did I tell you all?
God. That was
easy.
Oh,
smash these likes. Smash everyone that's watching our show right now. Smash a like, because this guy at the beginning of the round of 16, of the last 16, said this game was ripe for an upset. And what did I tell you all?
Dude.
A 20 mark has got to be right, like every once in a while, right?
Baggio skyrocketed his. This was a fucking save. So Switzerland has to be feeling near invincible. Like the confidence of teams like Switzerland and Denmark.
Yeah.
Switzerland right here beating
do we have Mr. Director on right now?
Yeah,
can we get the bracket up? Because I would love to see who Switzerland gets next. Did they get the winner of the England-Germany game?
Wow.
This day has been amazing. Ukraine gets the winner of that game. Switzerland and Spain. Woo!
That's what I'm saying.
You can't write this shit.
Watching this match, I was happy when France was winning because I was like, good. I'd rather face France right now than Switzerland because Switzerland is playing
playing ridiculous with heart.
They're playing a complete game.
Absolutely ridiculous with heart.
I feel bad for Paul Pogba a little bit because he's been fantastic this whole
Pogba was
fantastic. Had a killer goal today.
Benzema was fantastic.
Switzerland beat France and they missed a penalty. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let me see if I can find a timestamp of your tweet that said this game is ripe for an update.
I don't know if I tweeted it. I do know it's on the show, and it's about the 45th, 46th minute.
Dude, oh my God.
Of the group of death episode.
Wow.
He Mbappe'd it. Adriano, you are so right.
Guys, let's go. I'm going to start. John, I'm going to take control of these comments for a second just to go through them because I had a feeling he was going to miss. I think Via Martin spoiled it for me because he put yes. And I didn't even know who's taking the shot yet at that point. Jimmy says yes, ha ha ha. Ben, even out in Arizona is getting it faster than me. Ben, oh my, OMG. I think
Villa Martin, you know what I'm saying, son.
Ben, Ireland, Switzerland. What? Mbappe missed. Being how shit he's been, it's sort of was symbolic, wasn't it?
Right?
That's exactly what we were
thinking.
I
said just before he took the shot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Turtle Power had a bad day. Jimmy knows. Yep. Michelangelo. Cowabunga, man. Yes.
I'm gonna throw a Villa
Boy.
Martinez comment right there, cause
oh, shitty. Come on, says London Boy. Beautiful, says Adriano. Bwah, ha, 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 says Ben. No love for France here. Come on, Switzerland. I'm shocked, says London Boy. Welcome to the world, but welcome to world football, boys. Absolutely. Can you imagine?
Just throw up Villa Martinez comment because
we're
I just
getting
want
there.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Ribs are hurting. Today was epic.
Very epic,
save.
man.
Honestly, everyone gonna remember that Mbappe missed for years. I'm so happy because it gives a chance to someone else to shine now with Portugal and France out.
Yeah.
Stream going to be lit now. Smash those likes, guys. Absolutely. We could see Denmark, Czech, Sweden, or even Switzerland winning the Euros. Absolutely. Like Baggio in 94.
Now let's not go too far on Sweden. They still have business to do.
Yeah, we'll see. For Anders, they're going to go. Bandy says, L'Escargot has sold out and the Swiss chocolate has risen to the top of the menu. Sorry, that's an 86 on escargot. We only have the chocolate fondue. Even Spain could have gone out earlier today. It's been shocking. Absolutely agree. And it was Alvaro Morata, who's been awful. So our awful guy showed up. Their awful guy continued his form because he had chances in the match as well. It's not like
No. Actually, Morata was not bad today.
No,
he was not bad today.
He wasn't
like
bad
toward the end and his little flopping around. And if I'm if I'm Croatia and we're that deep in the game and you're 2 goals up and you're still trying to score on me, I'm punching you in the face. You're being a bitch. You're being a bitch. You beat me, and I'm ready to sit down.
Yeah.
But you're still trying to. When my boys are winded, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I disagree because with 10,
you're a Spanish fan.
No, because with 15 minutes left in the game, they were up by 2. And they sat back and they chipped some balls that like they could have scored more, but they were like, and then they came back. So to me, play it out.
No.
Anyway, let's finish up these comments and talk about
as far as I'm concerned.
Bobby says Swiss outplayed them apart for 10 minutes after the penalty. 100%.
Right. 55%.
Via Martin made my day almost as good as watching the Scots go home early. Oh, that's not very nice. I like Scott.
He almost slipped it. He almost slipped into that accent, didn't he?
I almost did, and I was like, no, they got knocked out. I can no longer do the Scotland accent unless I'm talking about the Scottish guy from Barcelona. Here we go. Switzerland versus Spain. Absolutely. That's all you can say. Those guys need money. I'm still trying to go through here. You guys are so good on the comments right now. Swiss plays Spain.
I'm waiting. This game is right. Oh, it was gone. There it was, and it was gone. The one comment I was waiting for.
I can't even predict the Euros right now. I'm hoping if England don't win it, someone smaller like Denmark or Czech Republic. Absolutely. Or Sweden. Don't forget Sweden.
They still got to take care of
it. Is this the one you're waiting for, Mark? I remember Mark saying it. Via Martin, somebody remembers Mark saying it. Boom. Get your fat mug out of the face.
I love that. What did I say?
You did say that.
I'm not right a lot. And I stutter more than I'm right.
I'm right here.
In this particular case.
You were right. You were right.
For the upset.
You were right. Ben says, well, I did 0 work today. This tournament is going to cost me my job. Well, don't worry. You can join us next season and we'll because we pay like crazy on this gig. This show, like Mark's like $250,000.
Look at my clothes.
Yeah. What's that?
we make tons of money on this show.
We make fuck all. And I know y'all understand fuck all. Matt Cantek, Mbappe, just one of those tournaments.
Can't believe it. The
Yep.
French are gone. So
Yep.
happy. What's going on, Fred? Join the Stoop crew. The Swiss boys wanted it more. Absolutely. The money I put on Belgium is starting to look good. I
think that is looking very good.
I don't think if I put money, I would just put money on everybody right now. Like I don't know how gambling works though. Too much of writing off unfancied countries. Love it. We talked about
think there's anybody unfancied.
Well, we talked about the teams that have amazing players, that have a bunch of amazing players, but don't quite play as a gelled team, versus the team that have a bunch of good players, with maybe one or two really good players, and how they're playing more as a team. And I was a little worried of Croatia doing that to us, to Spain. I told you there were more twists to come.
Well, today was twisty, turvy, upside downy, and
this quote is out of nowhere. This quote is out of nowhere because you live in Arizona as well, so it ain't coming anywhere.
Ain't got nothing. You got to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, here's Anders. Here's Anders with his South America with his Sweden. 1709, 1560, 1520, 1714. The figures that make Sweden win the European Championships.
I'm sorry. Could you read the first? Friday, what the number again? Could you read that again?
1709.
That's number Wang.
1560.
Number Wang.
1520.
Number Wang.
1714.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Moving on. Okay, London boy, what's going on, man? He says, I know Lolo. Morata showed us today how good his finishing is. People always make fun of him with his misses in the past, like Werner as well. But this man stepped it up, and I rate him. That first touch looked clumsy in full speed.
Yeah.
But in slow motion, that first touch, because he wants it on his left foot. That first touch was like the not as good as the Karim Benzema behind the back first touch.
Oh, that was so sexy.
Deadly. But
that might be the goal of the tournament for me.
When that one in slow-mo as well shows you just how good that touch was. But you're right, he showed how good his finishing can be. And I thought he worked a lot harder throughout the pitch to open them up as much as he did. So I think he was much better today. What was funny was in the Spain match, when clearly the English or non-Spanish speaking people were directing the show, they showed a sign in the audience that said,
Morata tampoco esto mata. Something like that.
Mata? No. Morata tampoco no me la
tampoco no la mata.
No la meta.
No la mata.
No la meta.
Meta.
Mata means kill.
Yeah.
But it basically in Spanish means Morata, I can't score either. But it's very in sexual way. It has sexual connotations to it. It's pretty fucking hilarious that they showed that. And then my friend who was watching it in Spain was like, they didn't show that. They showed it. They didn't show it in the Spanish broadcast. They didn't show it in the Spanish broadcast. What's up, Scott Newby? Member of the Stoop crew in the house. By far and away the best night's action this tournament. 2 absolutely amazing games to watch. Absolutely. Can you actually imagine not liking football? Yo, Fred Hensley.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for joining the Stoop crew.
Thank you for joining, man. That's fantastic.
Everybody show him love. Ask Fred what country you support, what club you support. Welcome to the Stoop crew, brother.
Fred, what'd you think of today's matches, man? It was ridiculous.
But let's go back where we were, because Scott Newby said that, and how could you disagree? The first match alone had
the price of admission
been boring, it still would have been one of the best match days.
No, oh my god, that match, both matches mirrored one another practically.
Dude, exactly.
It's like
mirrored.
Both teams score for well, I mean, obviously, other than the result, but
yeah,
it's like
the result was reversed.
And have we ever seen a worse own goal?
Well, listen, let's talk real quick about exactly how they mirrored each other. So the higher ranked team, the quote unquote better team, goes down first.
Yep.
Goal. They come back and score 2 goals. 3 goals. 3-1. 3-1. The lower ranked team gets 1 back. Then the full 90 has been played and we're in stoppage time. The lower ranked team scores an equalizer in stoppage time to take us to extra time. That's unbelievable. I don't know. And these were played on the exact same day. These aren't like, you know, this happened in 1974 as well. This is unbelievable. And then it's just a tale of extra time, of 2 different extra times, because Spain was like, fuck this. And I think Croatia was spent.
I definitely agree. Croatia was spent at that point. Definitely spent at that point. I mean, and that's why I kind of get on Spain.
I didn't run it.
Up by 2 goals with like 3 minutes left, and Spain is still trying to score. I mean, come on. Croatia is just spent at that time. Run out the clock.
This is the knockout stage. They tried to run out the clock. And Croatia scored 2 goals.
But goals don't mean anything at that point.
What?
Goals
don't mean anything? Attack is the best form of defense.
2 with 3 minutes left in stoppage time or 3 minutes left in the game, and you're going to fucking ram it down their throat? If I'm Croatia, I'm going to fucking smack a Spaniard in the head.
Jeez. Stoop, let me ask you guys, is there a moment in the game where you personally run to the corner flag? Are you running to the corner flag if you're Spain? Or are you marching down the field, and if they give you the opportunity, you're going for goal? I'm going for goal every time. I'm sorry.
You've won the match.
And dude, you're talking to a bunch
your
of
team.
fans, first of all.
Croatia is just spent. How they're able to
go get more goals. Go get more goals.
What end? To what end? A smack in the head. Because that's unsportsmanlike as far as
that is not unsportsmanlike is walking it into the corner and going, you guys are done. We beat you. There's still time, but you guys are done. That's fucking
is that what it is?
That's unsportsmanlike.
Because I think it's like, fucking trying to score with 2-3 minutes left.
It's like playing down to your opponent. That's more
to me, the way I see it is this. If and here I go stuttering because I'm not sure what I'm saying. You're up by 2. 3 minutes remaining. Your opponent is spent. They are doubled over.
You don't know if they're spent. They could be faking it. Listen, if you give up the ball and they score 1 goal, you know how much time
not going to happen at that point.
You know how much time is left?
It's just not going to happen at that point.
And now all they got to do is score 1 more. So fuck that. This is international football tournament. This is the 2nd biggest tournament in the world. No. And this is knockout stage. Not to mention they've already done it to us this game. Fuck you.
Whoa. Fred. Why are you bringing the Wolves into it? Typical Wolves. Do you think I like the style of defensive football? If you do, go fuck yourself.
I think Fred is going to be a good addition. I
think that's great too, but typical of a Wolves fan. I don't even know what team you support because I'll pick you apart.
Yeah. I think Fred's going to be a good addition.
Brooklyn, son.
He's Leeds. I told you.
Good for you. No, I love a Leeds fan. I'm not going to take anything away from you, bro.
You're talking to Leeds fans who want their team up 2 goals to send everybody.
No.
In the water.
But I honestly think at this point, there's a certain sportsmanship that should be involved. I think there's a certain sportsmanship, and it's like, come on, you have game in hand. All you have to do is ticka-taka around. You don't need to go for it like that. You know, and if I'm a Croatian team member, I'm walking up to fucking, I'm walking up to whoever, and I'm drilling them in the head. How dare you? How dare you show me the disrespect of fucking pissing off? You already beat me fair and square, and now you're just pissing on me.
It's not over.
Now you're just pissed. You're up by 2 goals with 3 minutes to go. That game is over. Over in the 117th minute. Yeah,
Mark,
Mr. Director, get that out of here. I don't want to see it. Get that out of here. Here, I'll tell you what. Just throw up the Adele thing, and I'll shut up.
Listen,
come on, let's see it.
Mark,
let's see it.
Mark, you need to calm down.
I am calm.
You're yelling and you're stepping over everybody else, which is me. No, I hear your point. If they had been up by, there's Adele. If they have been up by 3, that's a different story.
Oh, but 2 is different.
2 is different because, like I said, if you're just ticky-tacky and one of the guys on Croatia gets a burst of energy, steals the ball, runs up and scores, which happens, all of a sudden you're up by 1 and there's still 3 minutes. There's 2.5 minutes left. And we saw them score in the 93rd minute. So if you're up by 3 and you're going, 3 will kill the match. 2, why not go for goal? It's not disrespectful. Now, we can look at when the U.S. women's national team was beating teams like 13-2. 13 goals is a little bit fucked up. But I'm also like, is it more disrespectful to not play against them?
No, fair enough.
To not give your all. I get going to the corner flag, but it had just happened today. No, I would have made it 3. Then we can, and they were tiki-takaing the whole match anyway. Their tiki-taka playing it back to the keeper. That's all they did. What you're talking about right now is maybe 2 times in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes that they actually attacked. And they did attack, and I was surprised as well. But yeah, I don't know. Because we were sitting there screaming at the TV, both my wife and I, because during a corner, they would kick a corner to one of their guys near, they'd bring a guy in, pass it to him, and then pass it all the way back. And it would reach the keeper. I think the keeper had more touches than all of Croatia. So now you're just going to be quiet.
Yeah, I don't want to step on you. I don't want to step on you. You know, this is on the stupid Lolo. I want to keep it that way. Don't want to walk over anybody. No, I'm not going to be hurt. I'm just saying I felt it to be a little unsportsmanlike. And Kantak,
how many times did
no one can handle me.
How many times did they do it?
Twice. At least. I just felt that it was a little unsportsmanlike. And if everyone disagrees, that's fine.
No, you've got people on your side.
On the stream that I was watching, I saw a lot of that agreeing with me. That's fine. Yeah. All the same, Spain is looking dangerous. They've scored 10 goals in 2 games, or 9 goals in 2 games. They can definitely turn it on. I love the press by Spain today. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they gave Croatia no room to breathe. It was so impressive. Then that crazy own goal happens, and then they stop for whatever reason.
Because they were up by 2.
But they weren't at that point. They weren't. They were up. They were down 1-0 when the own goal.
Oh, because they lost. They got like,
and they lost concentration. And I was like, Croatia, you gotta attack, and take advantage of this. But eventually, Spain like calmed their shit down, and they went back to that incredible press, and a press that I've never seen so aggressive. Against a better team, it burns them, but against Croatia, it works.
Yeah,
it was so aggressive, and it worked so well, and it shut that team down. And I'm not even I don't even know what I'm watching. Like Spain is up 3-1, and then in the final minutes, like Croatia comes back to bring it into extra time, and then Spain goes, well, first of all, like I thought like the own goal was like Simone was like, yeah, I'm gonna spot you guys a goal because I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Dude.
Like seriously, we gonna spot you one. And because he was so casual about that, like try and stop it, and it just rolled over his foot. And he didn't even try and like run after it like some goalies do. He was just like, yeah, that's going in.
No, he stopped going, God. But I have to say, Spain did play. There were so many good little playmakers in there that it would be hard for me to decide on a man of the match for those front bunch of players. And it may sound weird, but giving up a goal like that, an own goal like that, and still being up, and then giving up 2 more goals, by the way, yet still you're my man of the match. The way Unai Simon came back mentally from that, he kept Spain in the game with 2, 3, 4, at least 2.
Definitely agree there.
Saves.
Definitely agree with that Simon could possibly be the man of the match. Now, the other guy that was involved in the own goal, Pedri, I think he is
Pedri was very good,
brilliant today.
Next time we talk to Chris.
I think he might be a candidate for man of the match. Now, I'm pretty torn between those 2 players, but then I could throw in a third and say Azpilicueta was really good.
Was great.
He was awesome.
For the match, Busquets was very good as well. But what's up, Isa? ¿Qué tal? That's Isa from Vigo.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Busquets. Where were we? Pedri was very good.
Pedri, Azpilicueta, and Simon. I don't know who to give it to be honest.
Yeah, it was a good team win.
I don't know if I would give it, Isabel. I don't know if I would give it to Busquets. He was good, but I don't necessarily know I want to give him man of the match.
It's hard with Busquets because he's one of these guys that can manage a game where you don't really
notice what he does.
Conte can have an incredible game where you don't even notice him just because he managed shit. But I don't know, Isa. To be honest, I was just like, somebody shoot the ball! Stop passing it backwards! Stop passing!
Hey! I see top 4 football.
What's up, Naji?
That means Naji's back in town. Good,
and of course, he picks the Chelsea man, Azpilicueta. Did you hear before the match on the ESPN commentary? Before the match, it was like, Azpilicueta's in. He's not going to go forward. So it's going to be the responsibility of the right back and the left back to go forward and attack because Azpilicueta is not going forward. And I remember noting it because the dude said it at least 3 times. So when Azpilicueta got the header, I was like, nah, vale. There you go. So much for now. Now we know not only we're not the only ones who don't know what the fuck we're talking about. That guy doesn't know what we're talking about. Ferran Torres, he was good.
Okay.
He was good today. That one goal was fantastic. Traore just sits on the bench with his shirt off, oiling himself up, and the other team's just always watching him like, let me know when that fucker comes on.
He's like, oh yeah.
As soon as he comes on, you see a couple players going, I think I need a sub. my body hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I thought, Najee. I was like, Azpilicueta's always forward, but that's very surprising that it's his first goal for Spain because he's been on the Spanish national team for 47 years. It's true. It's very true.
Almost as long as Giroud has been on the French team.
He wasn't always on the team. To be fair, that dirty bastard, especially in his Arsenal years, because he was terrible with us. We were terrible for him as well. Let's see the Croatia Spain. I want to look at some of these stats, and I'm sure Director John already has them up. But we have with nearly 900 passes again for Spain, 23 shots, 10 shots on goal, 68% possession. 68% is low.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
89% pass accuracy.
I'll be right back.
That's all very, very good. For Croatia, nearly half for everything, for all of those stats, nearly half there. So, yeah, the Spanish center backs, Eric Garcia and Emerick Laporte, who just said that. Via Martin said the Spanish center backs were fucking awful. They're not awful center backs. So why were they? I agree with you. I agree with you. Why were they so awful? Was it pressing? Were Spain just pressing nonstop, or like what is it? Because I do remember hearing Eric Garcia's name when we were talking about the attack, but maybe that's it. Top four. Najee says Eric Garcia is overrated. I don't know. So I don't know what's up with Spain. But yeah, let's move on from Spain for the time being and go over to France, because that's what got us all here. We've all been very excited by France. And new member of the Stoop crew, Fred Hensley, says London boy. He's responding to London boy, who says those last minute chances for France, they should have won. That Mbappe miss right at the end. He hit it on his left rather than his right. It was a simple finish. And then Fred says, yeah, Mbappe had the worst game of his career. And just imagine that Kingsley Coman shot at the 121st minute.
That was a nice shot.
That hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
That hit the crossbar and the upright. It hit the corner. Oh, man, they could have won that right there. But that's the problem with only playing for about 45 minutes of a 120-minute match. And that's what I think France did today. They were lackadaisical in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the goal was scored, I thought, okay, here we go. France is going to turn it on. They did not turn it on. I thought when Kingsley Coman came on, he was like a spark plug for France. And all of a sudden they were moving, and there was they and Ben, you're saying no chemistry. It seemed like they had chemistry for about 10 minutes, and it looked deadly.
Man, Najee, I don't agree with that. I don't think this is Deschamps. I don't think this is on Deschamps. I just think this is that it was exactly as I predicted. This game was ripe for an upset, and Switzerland saw that and took advantage. I would not put this loss on Deschamps. Not at all. Not at all. Both teams played their heart out. This came down to the rub of the green. You know, I would not put this on the manager. And Najee is saying the France loss is all on Deschamps. I would not do that. I would not do that.
But let me ask you this. Didn't it seem like, especially from the get-go, the first 15, 20 minutes, didn't it seem like one team had done homework and one team was resting on their laurels? That's what it felt like to me.
That's been France the entire tournament.
and that's why they got
you
by.
know, and their entire tournament, there was a player that couldn't get it done, and that's Mbappe.
Ben actually said exactly what
was completely taken out of the tournament.
But it looked like they were. France was going, okay, we're France. We're going to do what we do. Doesn't matter the opponent. Here we go. Do it again. Do it again, boys. And Switzerland went, okay, we're playing France. Everyone expects us to sit back because they're awesome on the counterattack, so we shouldn't attack. And they went, no, we're just going to attack in a different way. And they forced France to be on one side and had a whole open other side. And Xhaka, I don't know if they gave him like some Xanax or something, because he was so calm.
He was so good today.
And his passes were
so good today.
Incisive passes.
And having watched him play for Arsenal, I wish I could sit here and say, y'all gonna miss him.
You know, we're gonna miss him on his
gonna miss him if he put in that performance every single match. And I just don't see him doing that. You know, I also think like Shakira Shakira was really good for Switzerland as well.
He dropped a free kick into the box in front of the dime. There were two guys for, but the front guy took it when it should have been left for the other guy.
Yeah,
and they were both onside.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Shaqiri was very good. Pogba, you know, I don't like Pogba with Man United. It may have to do with the crest.
He's been great all tournament.
He's been fantastic,
he's been so great.
You saw the goal coming, I kind of felt it because
I think we all did.
He was playing more defensively and killing it. Him and Conte were sweeping and doing a pretty good job. And his passes were on point. But then you could tell he was starting to get a little frustrated when the shots that were going in were being easily saved. They were off the mark. They were over the bar. And I was like, he's creeping further and further forward. I think Pogba's going to shoot. He's going to shoot from out here, and he can do it. And he shot and stood there. I thought that was dope.
Yeah. So who had the goal of the game in the France-Switzerland? Who had the best goal? Was it Benzema?
Benzema.
Or was it Pogba? Or was it
Pogba's goal was awesome. Pogba's goal was awesome. Seferovic's goal
Seferovic to tie it was pretty money. But I do think the first Benzema goal, I think that might have been the best.
Second one.
No, the first one.
What was the first one again?
I can't describe it exactly, but
you're not the one with his back heel flick
right.
on?
That was the first one.
That was the second one.
That was the first one. Pretty sure it was the first one.
Where the ball comes into him. Let me see.
And he fucking kicks it back. But look at what we got. We got some people are saying Pogba. We got most people saying the Pogba was the goal of the game. Then Benzema's
you're absolutely right. That it is the first one.
It was the first one.
They were literally 2 minutes behind each other. Yeah, he has a great touch that's behind him. He does a back, kicks it behind him that makes it go forward.
Ridiculously crazy.
Catches up to it and slots it in. That touch and that, Pogba's was fantastic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But we see those from other people, and they're always fantastic.
Shit, the Wolves make those.
It just, you got Ruben Neves, João
Moutinho, and that kid in the FA Cup of Vitinha. He made one like that from 30 yards out.
I have to go with Benzema. It's the one that
I
will watch.
That to me might be the goal of the tournament.
But
that might be the goal of the tournament.
The fact
and there's
that
been some beautiful goals.
What about of the day? Would you add Morata's last one in there?
Nope.
The winner.
I would not. I would not. I don't.
Beautiful takedown and a beautiful strike in the air. Like I shit on
just,
Morata all the time.
man. I don't think that was that great of a goal. You know, but
wait.
It's a good goal.
It is a great goal.
I don't think it was a great goal.
You can see
I think it,
and how lucky we are to have three great goals.
Wouldn't even come into the top 3 of today.
You need to rewatch that. You need to rewatch it and look at his touch to get it on his left foot. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, was his goal better than
Benzema's goal every day?
Was his goal better than Benzema?
No, but it's right.
Okay. Is it better than Pogba's goal?
I would say it's even with Pogba's.
All right.
If not ahead of Pogba's, because it was the winner in extra time.
Fair enough. You know. See, I have this as well. Go back. Let's go back to where that was. Adriano says that Chiesa's goal yesterday was technically big. I thought that was a phenomenal goal. I have that on my list. I have a list of goals that I think are absolutely fantastic in the Euros. That is definitely one of the goals that I thought was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. London boy, fun fact, I fell asleep when it turned 2-1 France. Thought game was over, and I woke up 3-3 in extra time, completely shocked and confused. Well, in that case, you missed
a lot.
I nailed it. I told you this game was ripe for an upset.
If we're talking about goal of the tournament, I mean, it's kind of hard to not give it to a 54-yarder first touch.
I have that.
Never going to happen.
Definitely on my list. I definitely have Schick.
But
I also have Ronaldo's little tippy toe against Hungary. That was pretty tight.
The reason I feel you should give more consideration to that Morata goal, just rewatch it. You can still have the same opinion. I just think is because right away, if you say goal of the game, everyone's going to say Pogba because it was long, it was far out, it curled in. Mm-hmm. Had the keeper gone the right direction, he still wouldn't have got it.
No, that first Benzema goal.
What I'm saying is
way better than Pogba.
Things like the Benzema goal, so many tiny things had to be done right before the finish. Like,
no, absolutely.
Why, if you think the Benzema goal is good, you just rewatch it, because the way he gets it down, his foot, the ball comes in and his foot, the bottom of his toes, his cleats, bat it down to get it to bounce to the other foot, and he hits it in the air, line drive over the keeper, where the keeper should have stopped it, but he hit it so fucking hard that I'm just saying, rewatch it.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll do that.
I still may think Pogba's might be better, but those are the goals that impressed me more.
Way better.
Those goals impress me more because, and especially Morata's, because it's in the 100 and some odd minute extra time. You let a 2-goal lead away. Mm-hmm. People are saying you're shit. The chant that Spanish fans have for Morata is Morata, Morata, que malo eres, which means how bad you are. Like, you are so bad. That sucks. So all that's going through his head, and he has.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To me, those are
tan malo que él quiere.
Malo eres.
Que
malo eres.
Tan malo él quiere ser.
And I think you're saying as bad as he wants to be.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying, or trying to say.
Doesn't take away from Pogba's goal at all. Doesn't take away from Pogba's goal at all. Pogba's goal was fantastic, and he opened up the space. I think he may have even started that play from way back. So, and I do think Benzema's was better. And England should definitely sing that for Harry Kane. Maybe it'll make him step up. You know, all this criticism of Morata has made him step up his game. So
you'll fuck with my family. I show you what I do.
And I 100% agree that it doesn't take away from Pogba's goal. We just need to appreciate that we are talking about a day of football that we're not even mentioning some other goals that were fantastic, because we're arguing about 3 separate goals from 2 games. This isn't even like a full Premier League day.
Yeah, I know. This was a ridiculous day of football, and I'm just so excited, and that I was able to that I got into this game and witnessed it, because this was super exciting. This was just it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can't
Morata was 3 yards from goal. So was Benzema when he put it in. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. I'm talking about the whole thing. The touch, the bring down.
Not only, but then there was also like the offsides goals and then penalties and handballs that were looked at. And it was just, this day had so much emotion. And earlier on in this broadcast, you guys were wondering why I was shouting, why I was getting so worked up. It's because I watched 2 matches that were ridiculously intense, and I just can't imagine what tomorrow's going to bring.
Yeah,
you know, and tomorrow is supposed to be the main course, England and Germany. This is what y'all are waiting for. I know I'm waiting for it. I know our boy Kantak has been waiting for it for the last 4 days, getting nervouser and nervouser each day. But still.
Well, let me just address the Yulebug. What's going on, Yulebug? Morata is shit. Did nothing for Chelsea. Spain should have taken Rodrigo. Not the same player, not the same type of player. Spain needs some sort of talisman up front, some big striker, and that's the best they got. Rodrigo would fall into a more of midfield playing, and he would become just another one of the many little Spaniards that we have. Mm-hmm. And I think, as much as I do not like Morata, and I loved him on Chelsea because he was terrible. And I'm not a Chelsea fan. So I wish they would have had Iago Aspas. At least he's
right.
Anyway, Kantak says no more upsets, please. I think he thinks Germany losing would be the upset, but Germany.
Oh, I
don't know.
I'm not even sure. Like, where is that? I'm not even going to reveal my pick.
I don't know. Probably Rodrigo could have done better, maybe.
I will say I don't think that the England-Germany match is going to be anywhere near as exciting as the 2 matches we saw today. I think that's a very safe bet.
I'm still saying 3-1 England. I think Germany scores first. England scores an equalizer, comes back, scores another one. Germany presses forward, leaves a gaping hole for Harry Kane to get his first one in the 95th minute in stoppage time to make it 3-1. And he's chugging along because he's like, "Don't take me off. I want to score."
That's not how he sounds.
I'll have to listen to him speak one day.
He has a much higher voice.
Once he stops playing for Tottenham, I might listen to something he has to say.
Jameson says 2-0-0s tomorrow. I don't see. I see Forberg getting like 2 goals tomorrow.
I've got him on my my top striker for whatever.
I do not, but I did have Benzema.
Nice.
And I got the match. And see what Scorito has to say.
All right, why don't we check out Scorito and see how we're doing? I think I got some points today. At least
you definitely did get some points, because you also had Benzema.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That sounds like a good choice. I'm not known for making those.
I moved up to. I moved up. I'm in 18th place. Benzema got me 48 points. And Torres also scoring gives me 24. So that was the bulk of my score.
Oh shit, man. Alan wanted to talk. I just saw a text from him about the Spain shit. We'll have to get him on.
Oh,
we'll get him on during the week or during happy hour or something.
Definitely.
I am terrible. Dixie Flatline, that's Axel. He's still winning right now, but it's a close one.
Definitely.
Only up by a little more than 100
Definitely.
points. And
then I moved up to 18th. Mr. Director John is hanging tight at 5.
So to answer Cantac, he said, how does it work with pens? It's you're putting your choice for the score after 90 minutes. So you could have picked a draw.
Right.
You could have picked 3-3. So 3-3 is what it was. So if you didn't pick the win, you didn't get the points.
Right.
Or if you didn't get it.
I think that's how it is. But then also I don't think you get points. You don't get points in the extra time, I think.
No, it's after 120
Chelsea didn't do his second round.
It's after 120 minutes.
He didn't do his second round picks because he was in he was out of the country, so we can't give Najee any more stick because he's just going to continue to not do anything.
No. Najee, listen, if you come on the show, you open yourself up for shit, and you're going to get shit like Cantag does.
Mm-hmm.
But
I did move up 7 spots today.
Who, me?
I moved up 7 spots today.
Oh, I was going to say, unless everybody else did terrible. Where was I?
You were you're pretty low down there.
Pretty low. Like Najee's.
You're Lolo.
Najee is catching me, and he hasn't played. He hasn't put his scores.
Yeah, Najee's completely out. As is Claret Big Blue, our West Ham boys. But you as an active dude, man, you're terrible. You're not doing so sexy.
Just so everybody knows, I am terrible at fantasy sports because I bet the same way I make my predictions here, where I'm saying I come up with these storylines in my head and I see how the game goes in my mind, and it just doesn't have a lot of bearings in reality. But that's the way I bet, because I figure, you know what? If I'm right, I'm going to be so far ahead of everybody because everybody else is picking everyone else is picking the normal shit. That's why I went 6-2 Leeds over Chelsea. Didn't happen, but
didn't happen.
Got some good comments talking shit to me from Chelsea fans, and I was like, haha, I got you to watch. Dickheads.
Oh man. So
okay, 2-1 Germany, says Macronomical. Kai Havertz is playing much better than he was doing for Chelsea.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a tournament. Not going to take anything away from that lad.
All right, guys, let's all take a moment and listen to what Adriano is saying. France is out of the Euros. Let's just let that sink in for a minute. Portugal's out of the Euros. Let's just
Netherlands are out of the Euros. It's a wide open race. And as Cantac was saying yesterday, it's looking like the winner of England and Germany are going to the finals and going to win it all. I don't think so. I think this is a different year. This is a very different year. I think there's going to be
I love it, Fred.
We talked about dark horses. Ideal situation tomorrow is England win, and our boy Calvin gets a red card for snapping any Chelsea play. Wow, I don't want that from Calvin. I don't want that for Calvin Phillips.
That's some confidence, thinking that you won't need Calvin Phillips for the next phase.
No doubt.
Quarterfinals. Oh my gosh! Well, guys, if this beginning of the knockout phase is any example of what the rest of the tournament, the quarterfinals and semifinals have ahead for us. Whew, guys, I don't know. So
yeah, this was an amazing day of football, and I'm glad to share it with every single one of you, including this man right here.
that's me, man. We didn't even get our hats on today.
We didn't get our hats on. We
Hats
didn't
off
get our
to you,
drink
football
on.
world. Hats off to you, football community, for providing for us such an incredible day.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I agree
man.
with, I forget who said it, but I got fuck all done. I think that was Ben AZ, Arizona
Oh,
Ben.
I haven't done anything for like 14 days.
We're
Except
excited
got
to
a little fatter.
for sure. That was just Leeds signing the Barcelona left back. I hadn't seen that. I saw some signings today. We'll get into all of that when all this is over. So, yeah, we were gonna do watch-alongs, but
it's just too much.
Too much, and I don't pay enough attention to the matches. So maybe as
I don't know if you've ever been to Lolo's Stoop, but the street is busy, and there's a lot of things that keep us occupied. And then the next thing you know, you're like, "Oh, I'm watching football." No, you got to watch the game, and you can't be distracted. So that's why we're not doing the watch-alongs. But maybe when we get deeper down the table and deeper into, maybe we do that for the last semifinal that Lolo's going to be on the Stoop.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to run.
That's going to be kind of rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
London boy, we've been watching the Copa America, the Copa America, although I like to call it the Copa Americano because I haven't had my coffee yet.
Yeah. Maybe for the World Cup, exactly, Adriano. Maybe we'll have.
There we go.
We'll have a budget by then. Maybe.
We can lease these games. We can pay for licensing.
So for the final, we could possibly do a watch along, but
watch-along's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to organize.
I'll be in Spain, but we can do that. I'll be with Lawler. That may be fun. But we will be able to scream because we'll be out in the country. So
exactly.
All right. World Cup, possibly watch-alongs, maybe the final. We got to get more supporters to keep building the channel so we can actually fund some stuff. And
that's exactly it. So if y'all know people that might like our show, pass it along. Tell them they got to sign up, and then we got a good community going.
Yeah, keep the Stoop crew growing and building and stuff like that. So we love you guys. Thank you guys for all your support, and thank you for watching the penalties with us. That was a lot of fun. Mark, thank you for not coming in today. I think you would have destroyed things.
I think I would have. I was just so excited. This day was just unbelievable.
Yeah. And man of the match, as always, Director John.
Director John, man of the match. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Peace out, yo. Adios, bitches.